Howdy y'all, this is Team PCD with another deck profile here with Dillon Davis. We just had Power of the Elements Sneak Peek. And how'd you do today?
I think I got 6th place. I only lost to him.
And what deck did you play?
I played Spright.
Was it kind of like a budget build today?
It definitely wasn't budget. I only was able to pick up 2 blue and one quick play.
Alright,
but it doesn't matter because I have a case coming in Monday, so I should finish the deck.
It's like a work in progress build that you threw together for the tournament, did your best. Alright, let's get into it.
Alright. I played 2 blue. I mean, I only had 2, but you played 3. But yeah, the card's nuts. Yeah, 3 jet. If you don't know, Searcher's Monsters, Searcher's Spell and Traps.
How was 2 today?
I mean, it didn't really matter at all, to be honest.
Deck still was fine?
Yeah, the deck's nuts regardless. 2 of this is broke. It's negates monsters.
Is that like your replacement for the 3rd blue, or you just like 2?
This is standard. I thought, like, I looked up on Facebook.
Okay.
Oh yeah, negates monsters. Negates spell and traps. I played 1 pixie today because this was technically my replacement.
Oh, okay, so that's your 3rd blue.
But yeah, this still was good. It's literally just an honest.
Did it come up for you?
Once.
Okay.
It's just, this deck is utility toolbox, so why not just be able to have an honest in the deck whenever you need it. And then, what I want to do is zoom in. 3 swap frogs.
Oh, wow. Ulti.
I've had them, you know, the day they came out. I was a frog player. This is why I'm so excited to play it dead, because 2s are back.
Yeah.
Oh, to go with that, you know.
You got the supers.
His brother's an arm, you know.
Are those 4 and 2?
Of course, they're all French. The
Nice.
the demon, the crap samurai. And then common divas. This is the only card I really care about.
Oh yeah, you don't care about max rarity, the rest.
No, this is just my baby boy. Diva, this is I play Hulk, so I play Diva. If you don't play Hulk, you play Beaver, because Beaver can get from the grave also. So that's why if you top like a 3rd one, you can still play Beaver. But
yeah, that's good.
This is a tuner. Play the Plague Spreader.
Oh wow, ulti.
Well, yeah, I can only find ulti. It would have been common. Yeah. So this is for Hulk, and it's also level 2. You know, it's also dark for that rank 2 dark whatever negates monster 6. But yeah, this is pretty good.
Are you playing the Dark Negate?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
Rank 2, yeah. That was also but yeah. I don't know. It's pretty cool. And it's a 1-card Hulk in case that ever comes up.
Okay.
And then I play the Scythe version. I think this is the best version.
How often did you use Scythe today?
A few times. And I also Scythed in a weird, like, you'll see. But yeah, I think this is the best version. You Scythe lock them with the Toad. And then you can also go Baron. So.
No, that's pretty good.
And then the rest of the deck is just hand traps. And then 1 nib for the cross out, but sometimes you draw it and blow people out.
It makes sense.
That's it for monsters. And then for spells, 1 of this, like I said.
That's all you can pick up.
That's where all I picked up, but I'm getting a case Monday, so I should have the deck by then.
Maybe do an updated deck list after St. Louis.
After I win St. Louis, I'll show you the real deck profile. But yeah, this card's nuts. It's just the e-tailer for deck. Do it in the draw phase so you don't get drilled. Good
tip.
And then since I play Splasher, or what's it called?
Smasher?
Yes, untargetable out. Banish. Mystic Mine, don't forget.
Was there anything that you notably hit with that today, or?
Oh, window?
Because I'm sure since you only had the 1 starter, you probably searched Smashers a lot.
You don't need this. You don't need this. But yeah, it's just, you can out anything. Hey, you want to get monetized here? It's untargetable out banish. You can get out window, dark. What's it called? Mystic Mine. Whatever you want. And then I played this.
Oh yeah.
Before I was like, I kept running out of targets for Jet because I only have 1 target. So
yeah.
I put this in, but this card is cracked. It won me something like a few duels today. It's just a limit removal for the deck. It just.
Would you consider playing it in like a legit Spright build, or okay?
This card's cracked. The whole deck is toolbox. I mean,
Yeah.
why not just have a ability to search like outs?
It just has a one of everything.
Yeah, you search yourself Jet, and then you can activate it in the outs window. Just Jet itself outs window.
That's pretty good.
That's it for that. Oh, I would play 3.
The starter, yeah, if you could pick some up, you'll have some after your case opening.
Yep. 3 prosperity.
Do you banish 3 or do you banish 6?
It depends if I brick or not.
If your hand's good.
Usually the half of the deck is combo, but sometimes you'll draw all spells, so
Yeah, so at that point you're desperate.
6. Like you only need like the Hulk combo and like a Toad. So you don't really need the extra deck.
Alright.
And then 3 Dark Lord I decided to main deck it because everybody's playing Spright, trying to.
So you have a good way of going first or second.
Yeah, and against Terror Elements, you can hold it, right? Try to play it through the board, and once they go window,
then activate
then
it.
you Dark Lord them there, and then they committed their whole board to go window, and you just turn it off and you destroy them. And it's also for the cross out that I'm playing 3 cross out.
Oh, there we go.
So you play all the hand traps.
You had to pick these up today.
Well, yeah, it didn't matter. Yeah, I got them today. I forgot you need it for the deck, so I picked them up. But yeah, you cross out anything in the mirror match, or they try to Dark Ruler, you cross that out. And then I actually crossed this out like twice today because they try to.
Oh, really?
They try to call by grab my Ronin Toner or something, so I just crossed it out. That's it for spells, and then trap is Imperm.
All right. Pretty standard. How many cards in your deck?
They're gonna have to tell you because I don't know. I think it's like 40 something. But yeah, that's pretty.
All right. Move on to your extra deck.
All Mirage.
Did you ever have to use that today?
No, because
Drew pretty well.
you didn't need it. But this is Plague Spreader is a 1 card how.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This is what that was in there for. It's also Swap Frog gets a 1 card. Spright Link if you needed it.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool. But you can't do this after, Gigantic Splice, so don't matter. And then one of the link, you're supposed to play 2 of this.
Oh, you only had
2.
1 today?
Yeah, but I figured out how to play around it. You just scythe lock if you don't need to. So, but yeah, you need to play 2 of this because it's like, you're going to need to turn 2 to start recycling the shit from the grave. Because usually you don't have monsters or anything in the hand.
Yeah.
After turn 2, it's on the grave, so you need something.
You need a reborn.
Yeah, basically. And then the Hulk and Dagda, since I'm playing Scythe.
For the combo.
Yeah, this combo's nuts because on your opponent's turn, you do this, get the, what's-his-face? The Magician, and you put it in the zone so they can't impermanent or nothing.
Oh, it can't be targeted.
Yeah, and then, so you pop that. They're going to have a Cosmic Cyclone or something at that point to out the Scythe. And then, once they get it, and then Scythe, he comes back. If they try to impermanent that, you just chain Magician to link into Baron, and then it's like
Okay,
the only thing that can stop the combo is like Cosmic or DD Crow at that point.
Okay.
Right?
And then if you have the rest of your combo, do you have like a Toad also, or do you do this instead of Toad?
No. Usually you're gonna have a tuner or a Swap Frog. Usually.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't, I usually prioritize the Scythe Lock
over Toad.
Toad, yeah.
Okay.
But most of the time you'll have a Toad. If you draw Swap Frog, then you'll have Toad and the tuner. But if you draw like Diva, it's the same thing. You get Swap Frog off the XYZ instead of the Plague Spreader off the XYZ.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what. And then the only link I played was Access Code Talker.
Did you make it at all?
No, I didn't make it because usually never. It's just game after side.
Do you think it'd be easier to make if you had like the second elf?
Yeah, and if I had IP, I forgot to put IP in my
deck. Okay.
Yeah, play IP. That card is nuts in this deck. Link 2, and you could go this and Appaloosa. Like I said, I just threw the deck whatever cards I had today, so.
Makes sense.
The deck will watch out for that first place next week. Deck will fun. 2 of this. I got 2 of this.
Well, that's good.
Well, this is the best card I've ever seen in my life. Right next to Toad. Like
the Bureau Proof.
I've been looking for a way to get Swap Frog from the deck for like 10 years now, and finally Konami gave it to me.
Shout out to Paleos.
Yeah. Yeah, so that card's nuts. Can't nib, can't gamma, can't token collector. I don't know if that matters. Can't chaos honor you, but yeah. And then Toad, this guy, this is a monster negate. It takes 2 dark, level 2s. which is like, you know, Spright. You can make that, but never really made that. It was just an option. Oof. Cat Shark. I made this like every game today because it just, you double it this by itself, right? You use the links overlay, and then you double it again, and then with the quick play, you get 1,400 more.
Oh my gosh!
So that, I think that's 8,000 right there. If
I think it's 64 plus 14 to 78. So I think, and then with the Cat Shark, that's game.
Yeah, that's game right there in itself. So I did that a few times. Yeah, this is pretty good. Sky Cavalry is this is a generic rank 2, and it's for the Zeus play. It outs whatever stuff. And then this card is cracked. This card is basically Gigantic Spright with no restrictions. And if you don't know, you could do what this does. You target a monster in the grave, special summon it. That's its detach effect. And then its other effect is when a monster is special summoned to their outside of the field, you activate this effect. Target any monster on their side of the field. Summon a monster from your deck with the same attribute or type. So, usually they DD Crow, whatever. You can, if they have darks, you can special the DD Crow back in attack position. Effect, bring back, or summon a blue from the deck and start popping off. Or you can get Plague Spreader from the deck. You know, any attribute. You can get a water back, get Swap Frog. But yeah, a cool thing that happened against my buddy Roman. I had this on board because he hand trapped the crap out of me. So I just ended on this, and he ended up special summoning a light with a Sword Soul deck. And I used this to target it to summon Scythe from the deck. And I Scythe locked him just off of Mannequin Cat.
Oh, that's broken.
And this also can get you through Plague Spreader and like Swap Frog if you don't draw them. So I don't know. This card's busted. Everybody should play it. Oh yeah, and the Zeus.
Did you have Downward Magician, or did you not play?
I forgot to play that.
Oh, okay.
But I never want to Zeus it all today, so I don't remember.
I just want to make sure.
With this deck, I'm saying, when we play Magician and Baron, well, all the extra deck, unlike other ones, doesn't really matter because you're playing Scythe Lock, so they're not getting a turn. So you can OTK him without all that extra nonsense and stuff.
And Baron has a lot of attacks, so you just gotta compensate for the rest.
Yeah, this pops Scythe, and this is Scythe into Baron. So of this version, you have Toad, Scythe Lock, and then Baron. So with
multiple negates, big bodies,
and you're gonna OTK pretty easy next turn. Also, I think I forgot to put in a Dragster, a level 7 synchro because.
Okay, summon with like a dupe.
A lot of the times, I don't get to get the dagged out because they hand trap the crap on me. But you can go on Scythe, and like have another level 2 on the board. So,
like the dupe frog from Scythe, Toad.
Hulk. So you Hulk this, and then link this, synchro this, and whatever level 2.
The dupe.
Yeah, into a Dragster or something. So yeah, you need a level 7 synchro, whatever.
Okay.
That's it for extra deck. Oh, side deck. The 2 DD Crow. This is nuts against Spright, Marin says. Sometimes Sword Soul, you know.
Pretty good against all the meta.
Basically, and it's a good cross-out target because they're going to be doing the same stuff to you. The other 2 Nibiru's, this is just going second. Because sometimes people think this is bad against Spright unless they freaking brick. Which they have to like pop off. So you can probably nib them. Not usually, but you can. This obliterates Marin says. This is pretty good against Sword Soul. This is good against Terror Elements, even though it triggers a lot of their effects, but they're usually going to use most of their effects during the combo, so you're not really going to be able to do much after you nib them. And yeah, so I don't know, just nib. And then 3 Twin Twister. And Harpies. I just needed back row hate because this deck does struggle against like floodgates. Yeah. So it loses against every floodgate. Rivalry goes in. More people want to skill, like all of them. So yeah, you just need to blow them out, and then also the River Boot. And then this is a lot better now than it used to be because now we got another fusion deck in the game with Terror Elements, and this card also is pretty good against the mirror match because they can't X by Z. Then it's like.
Did you have anyone use D-Barrier against you today?
No.
I had one guy do it against me, and it was pretty strong.
Yeah, it could because you don't expect it. So unless I'm playing how. Like, I don't need Toad. I just go with the Scythe Lock, but with the versions like my boy KP, he probably needs X by Z's more.
Yeah, it was kind of rough.
But yeah, like I said, there's Terramis now, so there's another fusion deck in the game that this can obliterate. And then last card is Judgment. Because this deck is like a 1 or 2 card starter, so the other 3 cards in your hand could be a Judgment, so they can't. This is mostly for Dark Crawler, right? Because they're gonna Dark Crawler piss out of you. So yeah, that's about it.
Looks good. I guess you'll have some changes for St. Louis.
Yeah, it's gonna be full power by St. Louis. I guarantee it.
All right, any shout outs?
Oh, shout out my boy KP, Team PCD, our channel, our
Team PCD.
Channel. Shout out my boy Todd. Shout out Barry. Shout out Dante. He went to bed.
Yeah.
Shout out RP.
He's
zoom in on that.
He's in bed. This is the Melfi player. He had a rough day.
He is playing Melfi. He went 15th place. Shout out Gooseneck Gaming. That's me.
Yeah.
And shout out my boy Dante. He's asleep.
Yeah, he's in the bedroom.
And yeah, come check us out at BearCon in October. We're gonna be vending.
Shout out to vending.
Yeah, shout out my boy Richard. Yeah. Oh, you see my mat?
Yeah, look at this. Are we playing on this at St. Louis?
Yeah, I'm gonna represent.
Not even keep it a secret. They know what's coming.
They know what's coming.
But they can't stop it.
I don't even want to hide it. I'm just gonna scream it to the mountaintop.
Awesome. All right. Well, thanks for the deck profile.